So this is what resistance looks like. Nope, not barbed wire fence, nor bombs exploding, not even protest signs and raised fists. No, in this case, resistance looks like a blank wall. Because nobody showed up. In this case, resistance is about presence, or the lack of. This evening, myself and my two project mates, in our own very unique ways, all conspired to delay our rehearsing our storytelling in front of the camera, which is a huge leap from where we had been in terms of writing the report. As we all have acknowledged in our minds, actually telling the story is the important part. Doing all the research, writing the report, secondary to actually standing here and just telling our story. This resistance has come up all along the way. And though our project was about storytelling, none of us has actually told our story, or at least not the one we've been developing for the project, in any form yet to each other. I noticed that when we get together, we tell stories, little stories about our lives, and certainly in the ways that we've developed friendships, tell meaningful stories, glimpses, perhaps, of what our project is about. But it's becoming more and more clear that there's a potency in storytelling. Perhaps it's around the vulnerability of standing here in front of the camera, in front of your audience, and laying it out, just doing it. I found that telling a story for a camera is very different than telling a story for an audience. There is this notion of wanting a perfect final product, which I know in my heart is not the point of telling a story. And yet, there is that impetus. So from a practical point of view, this is actually the 6th take that I've done, just in telling this little story about resistance and what happened here tonight. Fumbling over words. I think this will be my final take, even though I fumbled over words in this one. Because the story is ever evolving, and telling it once is just a snapshot. And I think we need to be okay with that. And I think we need to just be present with our stories, wherever they are. Even if they don't up, down, in the crescendo denouement. Even if they don't have a hero antagonist, or a hero protagonist, and a villain antagonist with tools and a setting and all of these good storytelling elements that we've studied and written about. But just actually standing here, being present. Maybe that's 98% of the story. Thank you.